as Dylan Strome joins us. Like he does every week, he is the Caps leading scorer. He's brought to you by C.D. Shanahan's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Quality and comfort you can rely on. Good morning, Dylan.
Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing?
Hey, man.
What's up, Strome?
Oh, you don't sound good. Normally, there's so much chip.
Well, he's tired, man.
Yeah.
What's
well,
up?
after 3 losses in a row, it sometimes you get a little bit down, but that's all right. We got one more left before the break, and we're going to get 2 points out of it.
And we should also congratulate you, a milestone last night, 400 NHL games played.
Pretty nice.
That's very nice.
2 goals.
Congratulations.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I wanted to ask you about the 2 goals thing, and I'm asking you to be selfish here, okay? I'm asking you to be transparent. You want to win every game, and you'd rather win and not score. But if you're going to lose, at least you potted a couple. Right? Can you get any solace in it, like privately? Like at least I didn't play like butt.
I mean, obviously you want to win. I feel like you're still going out there at the end of the day and trying to help your team win, no matter if it's 5-0 or 1-1 in the game. So you're obviously trying to score. You're obviously trying to do the best for the team. The first goal I made it 4-1 with 12 or 13 minutes left. We had a couple chances after that where we were trying to get a good push. So obviously you want to go out there and do whatever you can to, like I said, to help the team and whether that may be on the penalty kill, power play, late in the game, early in the game. So we're all hockey players, all trying to score goals out there. So it's always nice to get a couple.
Yeah.
Dylan, I know you don't care as much about the individual accomplishments, but I want to figure out if you figured something out this year, because I was looking at your career. The most goals you ever scored was a couple seasons ago. You scored 22 with Chicago. You scored 23 last year with the Capitals. You're at 18 through 46 games. You're going to shatter your own personal record for goals in a season, and your shooting percentage is the highest ever. Did you figure something out this year? Like, why has there been this market improvement?
No, I mean, I think just playing with good players and our team obviously isn't scoring a lot of goals, and I feel like just being on the power play, being on the net front. I think when your team's not scoring goals, you're trying to get to the net as much as you can, because that's where good things usually happen. And just been trying to get there on the power play and trying to have some success wherever I can. So I've been playing with great players. I've been getting lots of great passes, and I'm not sure for whatever reason this year. I don't know the last time I had a season where I had more goals and assists, but sometimes that happens, and I'm thankful that I get to play with great players, and the pucks have been going in. So hopefully I can keep it up, and I can get some maybe in the first period when they matter a little bit more.
By the way, how scary is that Avalanche team? And they're firing on all cylinders like they were last night. McKinnon, Potts 4. He leads the league with 82 points. And by the way, his teammate, Mikko Rantanen, has 65 points. Two guys in the top 5 in scoring.
Yeah, they were, they obviously accounted for all 5 of their goals. Their top 3 players. Their top 3 players have, I think, 30 or 40 more points than the next closest guy on their team. So, they made it hard on us. They were great in the power play. Makar scored a shorthanded goal that kind of hurt us a lot at the end of the first period, and they capitalized on their chances in the second. They obviously got 3 goals pretty quickly there. I think it was like 6 minutes and whatever seconds. So when that happens, you're kind of you're up against it pretty good. And I actually thought we played pretty good in the second period and battled our way back and got some momentum. So hopefully we can kind of bring that into Dallas.
I want to ask you a broad question. I'm curious, and just kind of your perspective as a player, a professional. You've been around a while. You get a family full of hockey guys. How important is the coach to you and your personal play? Like, do you lock in on everything the coach says, or does it not even matter who the coach is? You're just going to kind of do your thing. How important is it to your success or failure?
Well, I think it's in hockey. I think it's hugely important. I think there's a lot of systems in hockey that if one guy's kind of off or not on the right page, I think it can mess a lot of things up. Simple things like when they set up behind their net and we're in our trap breakout, they call it. So they're behind their net and we got one guy. Usually that's just around the top of the circles, and then 2 guys behind them, and then 2 guys behind them for our D. And if the first guy's supposed to do something and he doesn't do it, the next 2 guys it's kind of like a trickle down effect. So I think in that sense, when you're not all on the same page, I think I think that's where a coach comes into play, where you got to know your systems, and also the coach is the one that controls the ice time. So not really like other sports where it's not as changed on the fly as much as some other sports. So your coach obviously determines who's up next and who's going next. So I think in that sense, in both those senses, where the systems and ice time, I think a coach is huge.
Dylan, we're out of time. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck in the next one, man. We'll talk to you next week.
No problem. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Thanks, bud.